Wait, they're asking if you're ready. I tell them 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, the stream's fine now.
So we live?
Yep, started.
Traveling to Nepal.
There you go. Perfecto.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Drag2Death Overwatch Headhunters Cup here. The grand final, the best of five between Team Beyond Infinity, who are currently playing as Team 1, and we've got Team Huckleberry playing as Team 2 here. Huckleberry, you know, they started off in the upper bracket, beating EDX and Cyber Devils, but eventually losing to Team Beyond Infinity and dropping down to the lower bracket, however. But at Beyond Infinity, they've been having a really good run so far. But then again, one of the most intense games that Huckleberry had played was against EDX at Volskia Industries. But anyway, enough of all that. I'm giving you this cast is going to be none other than myself, Ras, and joining me is Nabu. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up, guys? How's it going?
Yep, it looks like the viewers are slowly tuning in. So it looks like we're going to start off this best of five with a King of the Hill at Nepal. So looking at the composition from both teams, Beyond Infinity, they're going to be running up the Harambe there on Killer Priest. Asher, he's going to be playing up that Tracer. Truth is going to be on the Zenyatta. Zypher is going to be on that Zarya tank. Zilk is going to be on the DPS Reaper, while Eminence is going to be on the Lucio. Meanwhile, on the side of Huckleberry, they are running in two healers, two tanks, the Roadhog, and Piercer is going to take the fall, however. EDP is doing a lot of damage here, but gets taken down eventually by Eminence, and now it looks like that Team Beyond Infinity, they are in a good run as they take down two heroes.
Hello there.
And Ken, he's playing this Genji here. He's taking a lot of damage meanwhile by this, but it looks like Chili, he's going to take a lot of damage for now. That Discord orb is on him, but Killer Priest in a bad position is going to back off. He only has 135 HP to work with, and he's going to return to the point and get healed up by his team here. And so, side looks like you can see, by the look of things, it looks like a massive ulti has been used there, and Beyond Infinity are taking the fall. Four of the heroes take the big fall there, but there is that ultimate onto Asher and Truth. Truth can use up this ultimate, but he's saving it till the entire team comes up, and Asher going in with the pulse bomb does not connect on, and he's going to back away to safety. And now the whole entirety of Beyond Infinity, they are going to regroup onto this point, and they are going to try and reclaim it as their own. But the side of Huckleberry, they're just playing it really safe and with a passive defensive kind of strat. And Asher is just doing most of the work here. Unfortunately, he's not the one on fire, as Truth will be dealing a lot, doing a lot as a healer. He still has his ultimate up and running. So meanwhile, he is going to be dropping that Discord orb in, and now the ultimate has been popped in. The Transcendence will be healing up everybody in the side of Beyond Infinity here, and Beyond Infinity are doing a pretty good job. But EDP, he's got that ultimate up and running, so he can actually deal a lot of damage with one black hole and the wombo combo to boot. But it looks like that will not be the case, and that, there you go, the gravity surge has been used in. Two guys down, make that five guys down on the side of Beyond Infinity, and Team Huckleberry, they're going to actually get this point as the scoreline is at 52% to 25, and Huckleberry, they're going to be playing it a bit aggressive here. So, Nabu, since you played against these guys, what do you think of their playstyle?
I think they're pretty good with how they aim a single target.
Pump up the volume.
Like their focus fire is on point.
Oh, let's
Yep.
break it down.
Yeah, but it looks like they're really doing well their focus fire here. But Beyond Infinity, the pulse bomb going is going to take down EDP. But Chili and Salt, they've got two ultimates up and running. Ken is on fire there with his skills going. Like he's going ham at the moment as Genji though, and he will be the one who takes who will be the one helping out Cypher. He takes down Asher immediately. Reflect does not connect as Killer Priest will take down one, and there's a lot of damage being dealt out here from both sides. It's one hero down on both of these teams, and Killer Priest going to get hooked in from Piercer through the wall and gets taken down. Piercer with that ultimate. The Warhawk dealing a lot of damage there, but Truth with the Transcendence, he is going to definitely heal up his entire team, and now Beyond Infinity, they've got another fighting chance at this point, but the Huckleberry, they're not allowing that as they're continuing to fight at this point, and he is going to get taken down there. Huckleberry doing fine work here at this point for now, and it's looking really good for Huckleberry. But now here comes the graphic search from the side of Beyond Infinity, but the Transcendence hold from Salt is going to keep them alive and nobody takes the fall there. But looks like he's going to deal a lot of damage. Ken is going to be dealing a lot of damage here, and he takes down 1, 2, 3, and he is on fire at the moment. And looks like Asher could be in a world of hurt as he takes the fall. Ken ends it up there with a quadra kill and does the signature emote as Huckleberry take the first round in Nepal. That was seriously intense there.
Score 0-1.
Huckleberry doing some work.
Yep, I mean they're going ham, man. I mean the way Ken played towards the end over there was just on point. And now it looks like both teams are going to be running the same setup. However, it looks like they are going to have that. It's going to be a same setup from both teams. Castle is going to be on that Tracer, EDP on the Zarya, Chili on that Lucio, Salt on his signature Zenyatta, Ken with the Genji, and Piercer with the Roadhog. And now both teams are heading in aggressively here towards this point. Looks like Beyond Infinity, they're slowing things down a bit, and that is going to leave Team Huckleberry to actually get to this point as soon as they can. And now the fight is going to happen towards the left side. A nice wall there by May, who's being played by Truth at the moment. And Truth dealing a lot of damage. He could catch Salt off guard. Salt trying to make a run for it though. He is going to get frozen up, and he will take the fall as First Blood goes in favor of Beyond Infinity. After taking the fight here at this point against Castle and the rest of Team Huckleberry. But looks like Killer Priest is going to take the fall from Castle with that pulse bomb. And now by the looks of things, it's a 4-on-3 situation. Make it a 4-on-2 with May's ice wall there in favor of Beyond Infinity as they start taking down members of Huckleberry there. And this is not looking good for Huckleberry as Team Beyond Infinity, they're going to gain control of this point and start the momentum game.
My ultimate is charging.
Meanwhile, we can see that a lot of fights happening. Ken is going to go up aggressively on his own there, but he's going to get caught out by the May. But thankfully, he ran out of his wall. A defensive ult has been defensive Sonic Boom has been used by Evanescence, and they're going to be at this point. But Castle there with a kill onto Lucio. But Beyond Infinity, they're still going to come out on top of this fight, even though the ults have been used like perfectly on point.
My ultimate is charging.
So far, the score is 35% to 0. Eminence, the man on fire at the moment. While Killer Priest and Zilk, they've got their ultimates up and running. And the only person with the ultimate on the side of Huckleberry is Ken. So, looks like this team here, they are going to regroup and make a quick push towards this side. I mean, EDP and Salt, including Piercer, they are very close to getting the ultimates, and once they do, they can make a huge push. But Cypher, he's got that Graviton Surge ready, so he can actually do a counter push. And now looks like Ken is going to go rushing in with that Dragon Blade, and he's going to be dealing a lot of damage. But Killer Priest with his ultimate is going to be dealing a lot of damage. And now here comes the Graviton Surge. The Wombo Combo coming in from the side of Huckleberry. They're going to deal a lot of damage and completely team wipe the side of Beyond Infinity there, and that is going to be the point for them, 72 to 2%. And now it looks like the comeback is real from the side of Huckleberry. And now by the looks of things, looks like Beyond Infinity, they are making a quick move here towards this point. They are going to group up. They have that ultimate on, they have the ultimate. The Pulse Bomb from Huckleberry does not manage to deal much, and that May Ice Wall is actually dealing a lot of damage. But here comes the defensive ult now, and a massive fight is going to break out. May is going to pop out her ultimate, and is going to be freezing a lot of people to death there. Castle is doing a lot of work. However, he is going to get, he's going to be, in a very good position all by himself. And
My
meanwhile,
ultimate is charging.
looks like Beyond Infinity, they're being pushed completely back to their base as they are unable to do anything at this point. Huckleberry is like once they claim the point, they're going to be holding on to it really well. And Huckleberry right now just slowly climbing back up and trying to equalize the percentages in this second round. Beyond Infinity, 3 ultimates up onto the Reaper, Zarya, and Lucio. And while there are 3 ultimates left, and now Fiercer, he's going to get the hook onto Killer Priest here. Killer Priest is going to heal himself, and here comes the Lucio's Sonic Boom here. And now a massive fight happens. Grabs on Surge into the Reaper's ultimate, but Salt with that defensive transcendence is going to keep all of them alive still. Fiercer will be the only one to fall though, and now the massive fight happening here by this health spot. Salt is going to take the fall. 2 heroes down in the side of Reminiscence, in the side of Huckleberry, and now Beyond Infinity trying to capture this point, but Huckleberry is not allowing it. As Ken goes in really aggressive here, is going to deal a lot of damage and take down two champions there. Silk and Truth take the fall, and Huckleberry, I mean, they're just playing it out of their minds. Killer Priest at the side trying to prevent that overtime thing from dropping down, and now here comes the ultimate from Ken. Ken dealing a lot of damage, takes one down, and that's going to be round for the side of Huckleberry as they win this first map with ease. I mean, what a play for them. What do you think about what do you think about that game, Nabu?
I think Beyond Infinity should have just waited for the rounds and then move in, rather than going one by one after they losing the point. I think that's what cost them the game.
Yep, I feel the same way as well. I mean, Ken, he just really just played around and toyed with them. He actually kind of baited them and forced them out of the side, and that actually gave them the opening to go and claim it for themselves. So that's actually a pretty good play coming out from Huckleberry as they take this first map here. So guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the second map. Don't forget, this is a best of 5 grand finals with Huckleberry. Is there a winner's advantage for this, Nabu?
Yeah, winner gets one map win advantage.
Alright, so it looks like the score
It's
is
1-1.
1-1. Yep, 1-1 is the scoreline. So don't go anywhere, guys. We will be back with the next game between these two teams in this best of 5 grand finals in the Drag2Death Overwatch Headhunters Cup. This is Rats and Nabu taking a quick break. We'll be back shortly.
Peace.
Now entering
All
King's
right,
Row.
ladies and gentlemen, just a quick update to all of those tuning in. Firstly, this is a best of 3 grand finals, not a best of 5 grand finals, as the organizers have taken a call on it. So, at this right now, it's it's a best of 3 grand finals. BI had that winners map advantage, and the second game and was taken by Huckleberry. Now we're moving on to the third game, which is an assault, an assault it's a hybrid map more likely, where the attacking team will have to first assault the point and then escort the payload to the final checkpoint there, and the defending team, they will try to have to defend this. So there are 2 rounds for this. And let's get into this game. Joining me for this cast, gonna give his itsy bitsy insights here and there, is Nabu. What's up, my man?
What's up? What's up? Wait, I didn't get it. It's best of 3?
Yep, it's a best of 3 as Drag2Death cut it short due to one player from BI having to leave soon. So unfortunately, that we won't be able to witness an intense best of 5, but a best of 3.
That's kind of sad.
Yep, it's kind of sad indeed, but hey, let's get back into this game. So let's take a look at the composition from both sides. It looks like the side of Beyond Infinity, they're going to be running that Lucio Zenyatta healer setup, with Asher going to be playing the McCree instead of the Tracer. Zypher is going to be on the Zarya, while Killer Priest is going to be playing that Reinhardt. Silk is going to be on his signature Reaper. And now in the side of Huckleberry, their usual lineup, but EDP is going to switch things around with Piercer as he goes in for the Reaper, while Piercer is going to be playing that Zarya, and Ken is going to be on that Winston. And we've seen how Winston was really on point against EDX in the lower bracket, and now the fights are going in hot. Killer Priest going in with that aggressive charge is going to get taken down immediately, as Piercer will also take down Truth, and looks like Beyond Infinity are completely getting broken up here into pieces at the moment, as they're going to get team wiped completely, as this point is going to be taken by Huckleberry so easily. Man, Huckleberry. I mean, the Huckleberry Fins. I mean, every time I say Huckleberry, that's the only thing that comes to my mind. Saying Huckleberry Fins. But they are doing a pretty good job right now as they get the first point and the payload, and now they have to escort it through the checkpoint here. And Castel is going to be the guy on the Genji and not Ken, while Ken is playing it really aggressive here. 3 people on fire in the side of Huckleberry, and they are going to go in aggressive together as a unit, and they seem to be doing a very fine job of it. Meanwhile, you can see Silk, he is under the offensive waveform, and Ken is going to go wide again. He does have his ultimate up and ready, and he's going to pop out the primal rage with Castle going in for the Dragon Ball. Here comes the Lucio defensive ult, but that is not enough, as everybody in the side of Beyond Infinity are taking a beating here. Cypher very low on health is going to fall, and that's another team wipe from in the side of Beyond Infinity, as Huckleberry, they're just going to wipe them and continue this payload push. I mean, Nabu, what the hell is happening here? Huckleberry, what's so special about them that makes them like so dominant in this game?
I think they're playing around the Winston. As you see, the Winston goes in and everyone just follows. That's what they're doing from the map 1. That's what paying them off.
I mean, that is just a brilliant strategy, as it catches Beyond Infinity off guard. The Beyond Infinity going in for that counter boost that grabbed on Surge, does not connect, as there's nothing happening, and here comes the defensive ult with the Transcendence and the Lucio Sonic Wave, and that's going to be an escort captured successfully. Killer Priest is going to charge out of there, but Ken is not going to let him run away, and that is going to be another point for the side of Huckleberry here. They've got 5 minutes and 45 seconds, plenty of time for them to actually make this push, and there is nothing that the side of Beyond Infinity can do, as 5 heroes in the side of Huckleberry are on fire, and this is not looking good for Beyond Infinity in any way. We can see the pushes are coming in, Castle doing a really good job, and Ken going in aggressive once again, and now here comes the grab on combo once again. Truth going in with the defensive Transcendence is not going to help out much, but it is keeping them alive for just a bit, and Ken is going to be dealing a lot of damage there. Chili is keeping everybody alive with his team, and EDP, I mean, they're just doing quick work. Castle is going to take the fall there by Killer Priest, but here comes the defensive ult from Eminence, and that is going to keep them alive for just a bit longer. But EDP just dealing a lot of damage. Takes down 1, takes down 2, and Ken is also going to take down 3, and that is going to be round 1. Oh, but never mind. Looks like, that's going to be round 1 for the side of Huckleberry, as they deal a lot of damage. And wow, that was just a fast push coming out of them. Like, that was just intense.
0 to 3. Switching sides.
And now we are here with the round switch between both sides at the moment, as looks like in the side of Team Huckleberry, they're going to be defending this one, and looks like they're going to switch things around. They're not going to go in for that Winston. They're going to go put Ken on that Zarya. Salt and Chili are going to be playing on their regular healers there, the Zenyatta and the support Lucio. EDP is going to be playing up the Soldier 76, while Piercer is going to be on his signature Roadhog there, while Castle is still deciding his last hero. Meanwhile, on the side of Beyond Infinity, Silk is going to be playing on. Ash's gone back to his signature tracer Silk on that Reaper. Zypher is going to be playing that Zarya. Killer Priest on the Winston Harambe. Eminence on the Lucio, and Truth on that Zenyatta. Looks like Beyond Infinity going in for their niche picks here. Oh, but looks like there is a small change happening. Ken is going to be going on to his signature Genji here, while Castle is going to be playing this Zarya. So this should be a really fun defense coming out there. Looks like they haven't decided to go in for the Harambe strat just yet. RIP Harambe. And meanwhile, we just have to wait and see how Beyond Infinity play this attack, as we saw, the way Huckleberry did, push forward aggressively. That was just insane.
Quit screwing around and get ready to move.
All right, so it looks like the games will begin, and Beyond Infinity, they will have to win and get the 3 attack points ASAP. If they don't, they will be in a lot of trouble, and they will lose this grand final. So now moving in together as a unit. Meanwhile, Huckleberry Finn just trying to survive here. Castel is going to be shielded up here, but here comes Killer Priest going in aggressively all alone, but there's no follow-up, and now here comes the follow-up from Beyond Infinity. They're going in aggressive here, and looks like EDP is going to get the first blood as he takes on Truth. Piercer is going to take on Eminence immediately, and this is not looking good for Beyond Infinity as the assault is falling apart. Piercer doing quick work there of getting three quick kills here, and now looks like Beyond Infinity, they'll have to back up and regroup for another time. And Huckleberry just playing it really well here, even though they have a top 500 player in their team. You can't take that into a factor here, as that's not the thing needed to win Overwatch. You need to be in a very solid team, and they are doing just that, playing it really well. But it looks like Piercer is going to take the fall there from Truth, and Beyond Infinity will make a quick push, but they are just losing their heroes one by one, and they are getting picked off. This is not looking good for them in any way at all. So right now, Killer Priest, he's going to switch to that Reinhardt of his, and he's going to be coming in. Beyond Infinity, they need to regroup. They need to focus fire on the support, especially the support of Huckleberry here, and try to fight around with some of the DPS, especially that Genji there, who's been doing a lot of damage and also has that Dragon Blade up and running. But Castel with the Zarya is doing very well with the shield, and it looks like here comes round 2 of this team fight here. Beyond Infinity moving in aggressively, and I'm going in too fast with the casting, that I'm going to need a bottle of water. But here comes Anna there, throwing in that biotic grenade, and now here comes the Dragon Blade 10 coming in from the background. He's going to deal a lot of damage, takes down Truth, but he's under the effect of Discord off, so he's going to take him down, and Eminence is going to use up his resurrection. But here comes the grab on third. Killer Priest is going to charge out of there, and now looks like Beyond Infinity, they are actually winning this fight, but they're going to get taken down immediately here. Salt with that sensitive ultimate here, and that is going to be another team fight one for the side of Huckleberry. Huckleberry just doing quick work here, and this is not looking good for Beyond Infinity in any way. So guys, excuse me while I take a sip of water.
Nano boost almost ready.
And we are back. Beyond Infinity looks like they're gonna go in with three supports here, Anna, Mercy, and the Zenyatta, and they're gonna have three tanks. In fact, a 3 tank 3 healer setup. There's not enough damage coming out from them, but looks like Killer Priest is going to go aggressive onto EDP here, but Killer Priest, he's going to get taken down there. He's in a very bad spot. He is trying somehow, but his HP is really low, and he's going to take the fall here. And now it's the 5-on-6 situation, and Huckleberry, they are on top. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. Beyond Infinity has still have to capture this first point, but Huckleberry doing it really well here. Castle's going to get hooked, but he's going to be kept alive there by his entire team, and this is not looking good for Beyond Infinity in any way. They are just getting destroyed at this point. They are not able to shot the statue in any way, and now here they come. 4-man coming in. Piercer is going to hook Killer Priest in, and Killer Priest used that shield up to the beam. Then it's not looking good for in any way. 6-on-6, 4 ultimates up in the side of make that 3 ultimates. And now here comes a wombo combo in by both teams. It's going really chaotic here as the first person to die is Chili, but Huckleberry are still in center on top of that Drag2Death, and is going to deal a lot of damage. He's put that Graviton Surge, and a double Graviton Surge has been used. Ken dealing a lot of damage there. Takes 1, takes 2. Killer Priest is going to take down EDP, but no, he's going to get taken down immediately by Ken, and that is going to be a partial team wipe as the rest of the team is backing up, and the GG has already been called by Beyond Infinity as they have given up, and Huckleberry, they are going to win this, and they are going to be your winners of the Drag2Death Headhunters Overwatch Cup as they win 2-1, coming back from the lower bracket. I mean, that is just insane.
0-3. Play of the match.
Yep, and that has been one hell of a grand final series. I mean, Huckleberry just showing how powerful they are when it comes to their defense. And here you can see the play of the game from Ken, taking down 4 people there, and he just played out of his mind. I mean, that is just too good. I mean, I have to say, the MVP of this entire tournament, in my opinion, has to be Piercer and Salt. I mean, these guys played it really well. So guys, thank you for tuning into this grand finals. Unfortunately, this was a very short grand finals, but we will be back with more tournaments to come. Of course, this was a community stream with Nabu. Thank you, Nabu, for streaming this while I was able to cast this, and of course, you did give your insights here and there. Yes, for Harambe.
Harambe for win.
Yep, Harambe for the win. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you did like this cast, do take part in the Overwatch IND group. I mean, take part in the Overwatch IND group as the community is building up. And if you like to stream, don't forget to follow Nabu's Facebook page and his YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/edxnabu. And if you like my cast, you can always follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/rats1994. And you can also follow me on YouTube. I do a bit of YouTube here and there. So #sellout. Peace guys. Cheers.
Cheers.